Hello and welcome. I hope you all have had a fantastic week. This is your host, Red Thunderwolf. Tonight, I bring you once again my modded Let's Play of Skyrim that I call the Crusade for Skyrim, featuring the Rigmor of Bruma quest mod. Like I said, I hope you all have had a fantastic week and are excited for tonight's stream. Yeah, as you probably already have started noticing, I've turned the music on to both see how it ends up turning out, as well as letting you guys hear any of the fun music that accompanies with the Rigmor mods. I forget if there's any for what's coming up in this stream. It's been a while since I played with the music on. LOL. Yeah. And before we kick off this fun live stream, a couple of things to let you guys know on. First off, this stream is brought to you by W Energy. That lovely little powdered energy that you mix in with your water and gives you that boost of energy you need to get that gaming edge. Yep. And today I've got my favorite flavor, Dragonade, right next to me. Ugh, that's a great flavor. And you get 30 servings out of that thing, so it's like, hey look, you got a month's worth. That's if you do once a day. Yep. Also, this upcoming week, starting Friday the 16th, we are participating in the 30 Hours of Gaming Challenge for the Stop Soldier Suicide Foundation. Yep. Bringing aid to the soldiers who've been abandoned by the government. They decided to help out. Yeah. To donate, please do it either through the link on the channel's Facebook page or through the official Facebook page of the Stop Soldier Suicide group. Yep. And just so everyone's aware, I will be live streaming as much of these 30 hours as I can to both show that, hey guys, I actually did do the hours. And also, so you guys can be along for the journey as we hit the 30 hours. And now, without further ado, let's get this Let's Play started. After riding through the Winterhold of the North into Eastmarch, Sir Martin and Rigmor made their approach towards Ingol's Stormcloak camp to greet the sons of Talos and to give them a few words of encouragement. He was concerned on how Rigmor's mental status was due to the simple fact, after her rescue, she's had an abhorrence to violence, even to carrying a blade. Oh, look how quickly the snow gave out there. Gotta love that weather of Skyrim. And I didn't even have to use the shout. Oh, wait, I don't even have the shout yet. Yeah, and it's not just going to be Skyrim I'm doing the live streaming for. For this week, yeah. For this week I'll be doing a lot few other games in mind. I don't know which ones yet, but I do have it planned. Alright, this way, Rigmor. Going to this little wooded section here. Yeah. There you are. He went and strapped his backpack onto the back of the horse before walking over to check on Rigmor. Are you sure you're okay about this?
Just pass me Morgan's armor.
You know we can just ride by.
Now pass me her sword.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. Just give me the sword.
Man, they did a good job in designing that armor and that sword. Man, look at that. That is some quality work right there. So, Rigmor, how do you feel?
You really want to know? I feel invincible. I am an unstoppable force. A born killer, widowmaker, a true Nord warrior, and my enemy's worst nightmare. And the scariest thing of all, it excites me. It invigorates me. It is all I have ever known, and I feel good. But once this is done, know this. It will be over. So don't you ever ask me about it again. Do you understand me?
Completely.
Just so you know, I'm not doing this for Cassius, or Ingol, or you. I'm doing this for my father. It's what he would have wanted. I at least owe him this much, considering the failure I've been so far. You never know. He might even forgive me.
Your father would be proud of you. He hopped back onto his horse and then followed her into Ingol's camp. The moment they spotted her, excitement started to shout into, about the camp. And there's that music I called out.
It's Bruma! Rigmor of Bruma! Rigmor, I served with your father, child. Talos wills it. I served with your father. Rigmor! Rigmor! She's here. It's Rigmor.
Back off, let her through. Back off, let the child through.
He got off his horse and approached Ingol to explain the situation.
What is it?
She wanted to come. She insisted on addressing the sons.
By the god, she truly is her father's daughter. Silence. Silence. Let the child speak.
Ask
Something?
come. Here I am!
And we're having a little coding fun. Yeah. Come on, guys, let her through. He took his place next to her for encouragement. And I think we just had a even bigger coding problem there. Okay, we're going to start that over again, unfortunately. I hate it when coding problems end up happening. But then again, with this game, so many different coding problems end up occurring sometimes. Gives me a chance to talk with you guys on a few fun things until we can get caught back up. I'll be posting a schedule for this fun challenge week on the Discord, on the Facebook page, TikTok, hopefully YouTube. Yeah, that way you guys will be able to keep tabs on things and watch. And it's raining. Okay, we'll have to do that scene over again. Alright. He has mounted his horse and followed Rigmor to check on her, knowing this would be tough on her. Hey, are you sure you're okay about this?
Just pass me Morgan's armor.
You know, we could just ride on by.
Now pass me her sword.
Rigmor, you don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. Just give me the sword.
How do you feel, Rigmor?
You really want to know? I feel invincible. I am an unstoppable force. A born killer, widowmaker, a true Nord warrior, and my enemy's worst nightmare. And the scariest thing of all, it excites me. It invigorates me. It is all I have ever known, and I feel good. But once this is done, know this. It will be over. So don't you ever ask me about it again. Do you understand me?
Completely.
Just so you know, I'm not doing this for Cassius, or Ingol, or you. I'm doing this for my father. It's what he would have wanted. I at least owe him this much, considering the failure I've been so far. You never know. He might even forgive me.
You know, Rigmor, I think your father would be quite proud of you. Yeah. Put that backpack onto the horse. He followed her on into Ingol's camp. Do a quick save there, so we don't have to repeat that all the way again if something happens. The amount of chatter that started amongst the camp as she rode in, he noticed right away.
Rigmor, I served with your father, child. Talos wills it.
So these are the sons of Talos.
Rigmor. Rigmor. She's here. It's Rigmor. My sword is yours, Rigmor.
Back off, let her through. Back off, let the child through.
Alright, let's make sure. Good position. He got off his horse and went to tell Ingol the situation. Okay. Me through, guys.
What is it?
She wanted to come. She insisted on addressing the sons.
By the god, she truly is your father's daughter. Silence.
He joined her up on the stage to grant her encouragement. And okay, that is going to get okay, that's going to be getting annoying there. We're supposed to be going through this speech, and it keeps having this difficulty. This will definitely be a bit of fun editing to clean up. Can definitely say I'm ticked off at this hag for move her from the equation, and then we can actually go about trying to do this scene. Okay.
What is it?
She wanted to come. She insisted on addressing the sons.
By the god, she truly is your father's daughter. Silence. Silence. Let the child speak.
You asked for me to come. Here I am.
He stood proudly next to her, giving her encouragement.
I know you all loved my father, and most of you here, sons and daughters of Talos, would have followed him and fought alongside him. to annihilate us. Our children, our people. To destroy us and burn our land. To desecrate our shrines and take away everything we hold dear. Well, I say to you, let them come! We will fight them! We will throw them back into the sea! I say to you, let them come!
By the Savior, Rigmor, I...
Can you please take me home now?
Of course. Come on. I'm glad we could get that to work that time. He climbed back onto his horse and watched for her to go and climb back on top of Ren. I'm glad there wasn't as much of a lag spike this time. Typically I deal with one because of how many storm cloaks are here. He rode with Rigmor back into the grassy knoll, where she'd put her armor on for the speech. Rigmor. Rigmor? Are you alright? Oof. Hey, it's okay. I'm right here. Let's get you home. You did well up there. Now let's get you back to the farm. He climbed back on his horse and led the way as they rode back to Homestead Farm. Waiting for you to catch back up, Rigmor. And let's see. Pop out a shore stone. That way she can ride into the farm on her horse. Sorry for the late start. Laptop wanted to go through updates and try and get that up and back up and going. Such fun. Now for the typical question. Where's your horse?
I'm sorry.
Alright. Let's ride on back to the farm. Go get on your horse, Rigmor. The amount of time that we end up going through this. Oof. At least she's better at get on her horse in the next one. Well, at least in Rigmor of Cyrodiil. Lovely starry night. There's that statue of Boethia again. Yeah. What games would you guys recommend I play for the other than Skyrim for the 30 hours of gaming challenge this week? If you want to post in the comments what you recommend, go right ahead. If I've got the game, I'll definitely put it on the to play list.
Check this out. Okay.
Yep. They finally made it back to the fields of Homestead Farm. He went and put his horse next to the barn, or stables would be a better term. Then caught up with Rigmor as she walked inside. She'd been through quite a day.
I think we had better talk, Dragonborn.
He noticed Tendril Sethri sitting there in his briefs, and it's like, oh, great. Were his thoughts. How's
Okay?
how's things been, Sagoon? Anything I need to know about?
Sethri arrived earlier. What an obnoxious elf. He took a bath in a lake and hasn't gotten dressed since. He has been annoying Angie, too. You might want to tell him to put some clothes on. I tried to tell him earlier, but he insists it's his farmhouse, and he thinks he can do whatever he likes.
I'll have a word with him. Is Barin still here?
Yes, he's around somewhere. How has Rigmor been?
She's been doing fine. A lot of her memory has restored.
That's good to know. Dragonborn.
Hey, Rigmor. What's up? You okay?
Thank you, Dragonborn,
For what?
for being here for me.
I will always be here for you. Get some sleep. After that day, you must be exhausted.
Yes, I will.
Remember, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. Not anymore.
Good night, Dragonborn.
He closed the doors for the young lasses, and then walked over to the table where he would deal with Sethri. Sethri, why are you naked?
I'm not naked. I've got a pair of pants on.
Well, to make yourself decent, there are ladies present.
Whoa there. We don't all have a huge mansion in Torval. It's the heat.
Uh,
Well met.
why are you here exactly, Sethri?
The invasion you're expecting has been spotted out to sea off the coast of Morrowind. Thought you'd want to know.
So they went the long way around. Clever.
They should be here anytime soon.
Barin, any news from Cyrodiil?
Our allies are ready to pounce. Once the invasion starts, countermeasures will be taken. The Dominion is waiting for the moment to strike on the Isle. Once the New Order lands in Skyrim, Mead will feign troop movements north to expose the Southern Army and crush them on the border of Cyrodiil.
All we need to do is stop Adriath and his army here in Skyrim.
Yes.
How does a man get some decent food around here? Talking about plans.
Well met, Dragonborn. Ingle and I thought it wise to discuss the coming invasion. Do you have any suggestions regarding the defense of Skyrim from the enemy forces?
We could try and throw them back into the sea, but we don't know when or where they'll land. We'll be outnumbered, so we have to choose our ground wisely.
Agreed.
The swamps around Hjalmark are not suited to Legion tactics. We will become bogged down. The mud will kill us.
They have only a few options open to them, too. What's the bet they'll avoid Solitude and Windhelm and go for broke?
Yes. If I were in Adriath's position, I would avoid a lengthy siege. He doesn't even know if the Southern Army group will advance in good time, if at all it defeats Titus's army. So a suppressing force on the Pale Border and one at Dragon Bridge will effectively cut off Solitude and Windhelm, while the main bulk of troops head straight for Whiterun. That's what I would do. As Ingol just said, go for broke.
Yeah, he has to get his army out of the swamp immediately, like a lightning strike within 24 hours of landing. If they take the city of Whiterun, the war in Skyrim is over. He will be free to take Solitude and Windhelm at will.
He'll protect his flank.
Sentry, for heaven's sakes, put some
With a small force.
Oh. So you could smell it. Sethri, get out of here.
As you wish. I'll go get dressed.
What is it?
Cassius, as soon as they land, I want you to move your legion to Whiterun.
Excellent. The walls will protect our right flank. He has no choice but to come for us. We can draw his main force into ground of our choosing and take the head off the serpent.
Indeed. Ingol, you too. You're to be our shield wall.
Classic textbook maneuver. Pin him down and outflank to the left. We can use the Whiterun garrison to boost my numbers.
What is it?
It's our best hope. But which way will they come?
There's two options open for him. Through the mountain pass at Labyrinthian, or across the plains via Dragon Bridge. Either way, we will be waiting outside the city. With my encampment on the Pale Border and Ingol's camp outside Windhelm, he would need a protracted campaign to take that area, so he will avoid it.
Come, Cassius. We can discuss the logistics on the way back to our garrisons. We'll keep you informed of the situation, Guardian.
Thank you, friends. You saw them off as they made their ride north. to meet with their army groups. Martin came back over to talk with Barandar. Baran, you mentioned to remember who you are, sometimes you need to go back.
Yes, but you mentioned Rigmor's memory has returned?
But she's still not right, as she used to be. Her spirit is gone, perhaps?
We need to make one more connection. We need to find something that will link her to the past. Maybe something from her childhood? You have spoken to her at length. Has she confided in you? Something very personal she feels guilty about?
She often mentioned she felt guilty for letting her father down.
That he trained her to be the son he never had. She told that to me. And with all that has gone on, maybe she doesn't feel worthy of her task set by her father. None of that was her fault. There was nothing she could have done to protect her father, or more importantly, in this case, her mother. Only hate and revenge fueled her until recently. Now Sigurd is safe, but what of her father's love?
So she feels unworthy, even to wield a blade.
We must reconnect her with the past. She needs to rediscover her father's love. It must come from a source not connected with her life since he was murdered. Sometimes it can be an item. Do you know of anything? Maybe Sigurd will know. Has she mentioned about Rigmor's childhood?
Only that Rigmor's father made her a doll. Maybe I could try making her one.
Don't worry, she will be fine. Give her time. Go and speak to Sigurd.
Good idea. Find out how to make that doll for Rigmor. Hey, Sigun. Remember you told me that story about Ragnar made her a doll?
Yes, the one she gave to the little dark elf girl. Why are you asking?
Sometimes to go forward, you need to go back. I was hoping it would help her.
It was just a piece of old dowling with a sackcloth dress and string hair.
I know it's a long shot, but it's all I have. Did she have a name for it?
She called it Jenny.
Thank you, Sigun. I'll take a trip to Riften in the morning to get what I need.
I hope one day this will all be over so I can take her home. Maybe we can live a normal life. Start over. I hope the doll helps.
Agreed. You both need a good fresh start. Sleep well, Sigun. Until the morning. He made his way downstairs, dropping off his gear before calling it a night. Didn't know it was that late. He woke up and stood himself up, stretching out his body after a long night of rest on the stone floor. He then picked up his gear as he got himself ready for going and fetching that doll from Riften, or putting together the doll from supplies at Riften. Let's see. Double checking quests. Find Rigmor. Wasn't paying close enough attention. Ah, there she is. He made his way over to her, checking out how she was doing this morning.
Dragonborn?
Hey there. I need to go grab a few things from Riften.
Want me to come with you?
That's why I'm here. If you want to come along, we could check out the market.
Hey, I would love that.
Well, okay then. Let's fetch the horses.
Okay. Dragonborn, wait.
Hmm?
Over here.
What? What's up?
You know, it's such a beautiful day. I thought maybe we could walk.
You're mad. Riften is a mile down the road.
Don't be such an old moaner. Indulge me.
The nearest bridge is half a league in the wrong direction, Rigmor.
Who said anything about a bridge?
I hope you're not thinking what I think you're thinking.
Come on, Dragonborn. Where's your sense of adventure? Come on, race you to the other side.
Fine, you're cleaning up my armor, though. Ugh. You only won because you had a head start.
You look like a drowned skeever.
Hey. I love you so much.
Come here.
But seriously, no running off. The woods around here are very dangerous.
Okay.
I wasn't kidding about you cleaning my armor off. He chased after her with a chuckle in his voice. Told you.
I hate these things.
Get your fanny back over here.
Have you noticed the wolves don't try to attack us anymore? I wonder why that is.
It's been that way since Sorella ran away.
What are you talking about? She ran away.
She was trying to find you. Got herself in serious trouble with a vampire cult.
Oh, the gods. What happened?
Angie and I tracked her down to Bloodlet Throne and we rescued her.
What did this cult want with her?
I'm not exactly sure, but children have been disappearing into the night.
Dragonborn, that's scary. But what's the connection with the wolves?
The wolves in the pit were protecting her from being taken away.
Wow. I hate having to kill animals.
Down you go, Spider. Man, you just love swimming, don't you, girl?
What are you talking
Guess
about?
we're going over this again.
Oh, the gods. What did this cult want with her? Dragonborn, that's scary. But what's the connection with the wolves? Wow.
Yeah. Still can't figure it out myself. Like you and bears.
Well, I'm guessing you slew them all. The vampires, I mean?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Sorry, what?
It's probably nothing. Some other time.
Come on, let's go.
He walked along with her, keeping a pace or two behind. Yeah, Riften is a beautiful area. Well, the Rift is what I meant to say. Riften's the town. But yeah, the Rift is so beautiful. Wouldn't mind building a house here. In real life. Yeah, this is a scene of just a long walk all the way to Riften.
It's so beautiful here.
Indeed it is, Rigmor. He went and sat down alongside her. First person view for this. Because those branches are getting in the way. Soon you'll be able to go home to Cyrodiil. Aren't you looking forward to that?
It's so cold in the mountains. We could never have afforded to live in the Imperial City, Coral, or Chedenhall. Leawood was too far south. When I was a little girl, we kids would sneak out of the walls of the city and head south into the great forest. The trees were so huge, Dragonborn. In the mornings or towards the evening, the mist would rise from the ground. It had an amazing, mystical feel about it. At times we were sure we could see faces in the trees, and at any moment they would come to life. We would scare ourselves and just run and run. My dad, he would come look for us. He would blow a Nordic horn, and we knew it was time to go home. He would be waiting for me, with a smile on his face, and would start slowly jogging back to our house. I would try to race him, but no matter how fast I ran, I could never catch up. I would be so scared he would scold me, but he never did. Never.
You must miss him so much.
And then it all turned to crap. Come on, let's move on.
Alright. Lead the way. Yeah. For some reason,
I used to enjoy long walks as a kid. As soon as we got out of Bruma, away from the snow, we would take off our shoes just so we could feel the ground under our feet.
for some reason, that one mountain with that Dragon Priest stronghold in the Rift, I've not been able to go to for some reason. It keeps glitching out.
And as soon as I saw Riften,
2 spiders this time. Down you go. Giant spider go down. So, chat, which version do you prefer, with or without music? I'll let you guys decide on that. Whether I should keep the music on or turn it off, leave it off. Although there are some bits where I'll turn it back on, understandably. What's up?
You know you said back in Winterhold you needed to speak with Master about business. What did the old Altman want? Did it concern you?
He just wanted to make sure you were being looked after. That's all.
Are you sure? Therese is being a bit weird.
Yeah, I thought they were both a bit weird.
Yeah, so did I. But you didn't answer my question.
He was concerned for your welfare. That's all.
Why is everyone so concerned about me?
Because you're not well. Not yourself. Yeah, I still find it interesting how many afflicted ones we run into when you're playing with the alternate starts mod. Like, way more common.
Come on.
Are you finished already?
Where are you running off to, Rigmor? Yep. That it is. It is real beautiful. Oh, certainly a fitting end to a very long journey.
How does it make you feel? Sitting here by the lake?
I feel kinda relaxed, I guess.
Look at the water.
So what do you see, Rigmor?
What do I see? Okay. Look out over the lake. Then close your eyes. I see beautiful green fields of grass and golden fields of wheat, only made brighter by the sun.
The faint scent of melons is in the air, along with crickets chirping and birds singing. A little girl is running through a wheat field, making deep tracks as her hands brush against its ears. She realizes they're prickly, and she laughs, and a little dog runs alongside, barking with excitement. A farmer is shaking his fist, but she keeps running, laughing louder and louder. Life is a thrill. The sun is setting, and she doesn't really care about anything. She makes her way up the cold, icy stream with her little friend through the brambles and thick evergreen. It isn't even her dog. It just wanted to play, to jump into the icy pool and fetch the stick. The deep golden rays of the dying sun, its red fingers softly caress all it touches. As the little girl, once again feeling the cold of the snow under her bare feet, heads towards the huge shadow of a man that has come to meet her. His face cracked with the biggest of smiles, and she runs and jumps full pelt, her arms outstretched, into the clover, smothering her with deep movements of her hands.
That was amazing. We better be going. This time he got to lead her as they made their way into Riften to go and visit the market. Alright, this is a familiar sight.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grandpa.
I'm looking for a necklace. Do you have anything with garnets?
Hey, why don't you go take a look around? I'll grab what I need and come get you.
That would be cool. We never got a chance last time we were here. What is it you need?
Oh, just a few bits and bulbs.
Okay.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're
Hmm?
looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Can't find what you're looking for? I'm your man.
Who are you and what do you want?
Name's Jimmy Tenfingers, at your service. You looking for a good bargain? I got just what you might need. Gold necklace, all legit. It's just, I need some gold quickly, like. Poor old auntie, she took a nasty fall, you see. I need to help her get her back on her feet.
Sorry, I'm not in the need of a gold necklace right now.
Oh well, if you can't find what you're looking for, give me a shout. I can guarantee to get you what you need pretty pronto. What is it you want, some schooling?
Nothing like that. I need to make a doll. I'm hoping to find the items here.
Ah, kid's doll. So you're looking to make a doll for your daughter?
No, nothing like that. It's for someone special to me.
Like I said, I'm your man. I'm guessing that's for the girl you arrived with. Tell you what, tell me what you need, I'll get the stuff. But you take the necklace off me hands as well. I'll do you a good deal. can't come all the way to Riften Market and leave empty-handed now. I'm sure your pretty little friend would appreciate it.
You got a deal, Jimmy. How much for the necklace?
Seeing as I'm feeling all charitable, it's yours for 100 gold.
Okay. I need a piece of sackcloth, wooden doweling, and some yellow string.
Hang about there. I'll be back in a jiffy.
I noticed that it's always 100 gold for the price of things going on, but with the different things involved with the mod.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel.
What you got for sale?
Balaman today. Rip it. Take a look.
See if there's anything I need to get chuck off that because Rigmor doesn't want to use it. I'm in good shape for lockpicks.
If you need any more smithing, come see me again.
He went checking out the other vendors in the market. Looking to see if anything important while taking his time.
Or just here. Otherwise, move on.
What you got for sale?
See for yourself.
Let's see what. That should work.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Thank you.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
What do you got for sale?
Everything I've got on display, really. Safe travels, Landstrider.
He spotted Jimmy coming back over, so he went to be ready to meet him.
Hey,
Hey Jimmy, you got my stuff?
they don't call me Ten Fingers for nothing. Here you go. Can't hang about. Need to attend to my boat. Need anything else sometime? You know where to find me.
Thank you. Hey, you enjoying it here?
You know, if I ever had to choose between Bruma or Riften, that would be a hard call.
You could stay here. You don't have to go back to Cyrodiil.
What?
I got what I need. You see anything you'd like?
I'm all good.
Well, I got you something. I won't have you leaving Riften Market empty-handed.
Oh my days, Dragonborn. It's beautiful. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Come on. Time to head back.
Dragonborn, we've been walking all day and my legs are tired. And
Hey, brace your back.
oh, har har.
It's okay. Just kidding. I knows just the man. He's got a boat.
Okay, let's go.
They aren't invading. It's simply a response.
He led Rigmor down into the canal, where he knew that Jimmy was currently waiting. Hey Jimmy, looking to make a little more coin?
Where you headed?
It's a small farm, just across the lake.
What's in it for me?
Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while.
Come aboard.
I don't know about you, but I enjoyed our day out today.
Yeah, that was quite something, right?
Come on, let's go inside and get some rest. I'm hungry.
Sure.
He walked with her back towards the farmhouse. He then noticed a horse that was not normally there. He knew it was one of the generals. Something started sinking into his gut, telling him there was something afoot. Ingol. They're here, aren't they?
They've already taken Morthal. As far as we know, a battalion of enemy Bosmer auxiliaries are already heading for Dragon Bridge. And advance units are in the mountain pass heading straight for Whiterun.
Are we in position?
Cassius and I immediately moved our men to the designated ground outside Whiterun.
Get back to Whiterun and join Cassius. I'll follow you shortly.
Consider it done, friend.
Sethri, if somehow we lose, I want you to get everyone safe. Can I count on you?
Lose? I'm afraid it's a little too late for that. You see, everyone is counting on you, Dragonborn. And I don't mean just Rigmor or Sigurd, or even Angie and Sorella. Can you imagine the fate that awaits the people of Skyrim if you lose? Even if Mead does defeat the army in the south. How long will it take him to muster the force to dislodge Adriath from the strongholds, if at all he can? I'll wager he'll just fortify his northern border and try to be all diplomatic. He'll cut Skyrim loose. Let's face it, Skyrim's expendable. A mountainous, cold, desolate place filled with dissent and unrest. This barren land will become the beginnings of a new dominion of an elven god king in waiting. Now losing is not an option. Only do or die, Dragonborn. Do or die. And on that light note, I think I'll hit the sack.
Well, thank you for that light note, Sethri. I feel so much better now.
Just go out there and do what you do. Ingol, Baron, and all those brave men and women out there believe in you. They would follow you into hell if you commanded it. They all know you went into oblivion and came out alive, that you kicked ass. Do you know what they're calling you out there?
No. What are they calling me, Sethri?
Guardian General. Don't underestimate yourself, my friend. Even if they have the numbers, it doesn't give them a victory by a long chalk. It's all about morale, terrain, weather, taking risks, and of course, a bit of luck. Seize the moment, Dragonborn.
Thank you, Sethri. I mean it.
As it happens, if by perchance you do lose and your head finds a nice new home on the battlements of Whiterun, I have a nice little bolt hole in Morrowind, where I'll be happy to take all my current residents I have living here, so don't you worry now.
Sethri, get out of here.
As you wish, Dragonborn, as you wish.
He then he then went outside to the stables where he would work on that doll for Rigmor while he still had a small chance. I'll double check, make sure. Alright. He then took the doll and went back into the farmhouse. Hey, Rigmor. I know you haven't been well lately, but there's some things I need to say.
Dragonborn, it's okay. You don't have to.
No, please, hear me out.
I'm sorry.
No words can explain how I feel about you, how much I love and care for you.
I love you too, silly.
All I have done to have you here with me now, I would do again in a heartbeat.
I'm sorry I let you down.
All that matters to me is that you are safe and well. And to hell with them all.
Thank you.
I need to take care of something. But before I go, I have a little something for you.
You have? What is it?
I want you to have this.
Jenny!
Rest well, Rigmor. He then closed the doors to Rigmor's room and made his way to his horse. He went and grabbed his gear, equipping himself for the battle ahead. Taking in all that had happened lately, wondering how he'd reached this point. First he started as a lowly lesser knight, and then he became a full-fledged knight, and now he's a guardian general, as well as Thane of Whiterun. Alright, let's go, he said to his horse, and began to ride, making his way into the northwest for Whiterun. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to conclude tonight's stream. Next week, we get into the real fun stuff as the war begins. The war for not only Skyrim, but for Tamriel itself. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's stream. And once again, don't forget that we have the 30 Hours Gaming Challenge coming up, starting up on Friday, going from the 16th to the 24th. And I'll be streaming each time I'm contributing to that. And also, don't forget that tonight's stream was sponsored by W Energy. Use my special code RedThunderFang to get 10% off your order. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button, turn on the notification, and if you wish to help support the channel, consider becoming a patron on our Patreon, so we can try and improve the quality of the videos we send you. Until next time, have a good night, everyone.